Yeah, so it took us about a year to come back to this mine. This pre-Civil War mine, 1847 was the first time it was being mined out for silver, lead. Our main objective is to get to this Crystal Cavern that's down there that was reported in the 1880s once they intersected this vein. And there's supposed to be some amazing crystal specimens. A lot of them were mined out, but there's still some that remain. And we're gonna see if we can get to that. So main objective, Crystal Cavern. We're gonna do the first initial descent, 100 feet.
Before we head down, let's take a look at some of the details of this mine. The Santo Benito mine is situated inside the mountain right here. The Santo ore body is the oldest part of the mine, dating back to 1847. The mine exchanged hands several times throughout its history, including the Confederate Army gaining control of it from 1861 to 1863. It was mined via open stope and has since been filled in. The adjacent Benito ore body was later discovered in 1880, and a shaft was sunk to begin extracting the valuable carbonate ore. While developing an incline from the shaft, miners broke into what was described as a Crystal Cavern, where spectacular cave formations inside of a large natural chamber were discovered. Chalcedony formations resembling groves of trees, a sleeping lamb, and artistic sculptures were donned creative nicknames by the miners, such as the Silver Forest, Cleveland, Grant, Garfield, and Arthur. News about the natural wonder spread, and the Crystal Cavern became a local sensation overnight. Tours were conducted briefly, but the valuable ore body the miners were chasing was found behind the cave formations. The miners realized that the cavern could not be saved when mining operations resumed, so local artists and a photographer were invited to record the Crystal Cavern's beauty. Unfortunately, the paintings and photographs were lost through time. The exact location of the Crystal Cavern within the Santo Benito mine is a bit obscure. Some reports say tunnel number 1 intersected it, some say an incline intersected it. Information gained from the only sketch that is available, the water level at the bottom of the sketch provides an important clue that the cavern is between the number 1 level and the 250-foot level. The natural water table in this area sits roughly just below the 200-foot level. So could this be where the Crystal Cavern is located? Let's find out.
Sending them down.
Right there's the bottom.
Right there, where your hand?
Yep.
All right. There's a 150-foot rope.
Yep.
And that's what's left.
Wow.
All right. Let's get on this. Everything good. Locked in. Rock, sorry.
I'm not standing in the way. Nice rappel, dude.
Yeah.
Justin, made it down.
All right, we've returned, made it down. This beautiful rope. It was actually fast. You sure you don't want to go to Hollywood and be like a stunt double?
I do.
We're gonna head over to the original entrance for several years until they blocked it off. But I just want to point out something. See how the rock changes? This is a quartz monzonite porphyry sheet. And it's believed that the ore, the payable ore, it went up through the fault line, and then this porphyry sheet right here, which in this section is about 10 feet wide. You can see where it's tan in the middle, it goes back to gray, and then it's gray here. So that's pretty neat. And this goes diagonally up the mountain, that porphyry sheet. And the original adit number 3 goes into, it used to be a drift level and it's all stoped out now.
Oh, I don't have to go too far with it.
So we're gonna make our way back down the stope the same way we did the first time, and we're gonna get into new areas. All right, we just came from that little passageway over there. We're diagonally descending down the mountain. I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to the geology on this trip. Now, what's interesting about this ore body is that it's wider at the top of it than it is at the bottom. Towards the top, where that quartz monzonite porphyry sheet is, the vein widens out to 20 feet wide. And then the deeper down you go, all the way down to the 450 level, it gets narrower to about 6 feet or so. But what's also interesting about this mine is that it intersects a bunch of solution cavities, also known as caves. So I mentioned on the surface that our main objective is to find this Crystal Cavern that was encountered in the 1880s when they discovered this ore body. This mine consists of 3 ore bodies. Has the original ore body that was mined via open stope from 1847 on, maybe even before that. And then they were driving a tunnel to get underneath of that ore body, and they discovered this one, the much larger one that we're in now.
Yeah, I thought we went that.
And they also encountered a third smaller ore body in between the two. All right, let's get down there. All right, there's Joe, there's Todd, the stope. We just descended down. And last time we just briefly checked out this offshoot of this stope. It's like another drift where, yeah, there's a section going down, but up in here, looks like there's another secondary vein. It heads off kind of southwest, it looks like. And then there's this drill steel that's there again. And then there's a section. I don't know, that looks like that's just rock. I'll say it might be droppings. There might be a way out up there. But we're gonna go check out there.
and up here. Well, Joe just did us a solid. It just stops right there. Is there like a mineral body there?
There's nothing.
Yeah. Really bizarre. Because somebody decided to name that the loft.
Oh, wow. Stoop. Let's go take a look over here. More good from
Oh. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, we're coming across that porphyry sheet again. So we're getting towards the surface.
Dead end.
It's a dead end.
Yes, sir.
Man, I bet you,
More dead ends.
yeah, I bet you about 40 feet. That's the surface. Oh well, now we know. It looks like there's some more timbering and some.
It may go to the left there.
I feel air.
Do you? See, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks very acrobatic.
I know where we are.
Oh.
Oh, so we're feeling the air from the shaft we dropped.
Yeah.
Just whipping around.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh wow, yeah.
But that though, we just totally ignored that.
I looked at it really.
That's just spooky though.
Yeah, this is definitely spooky.
Yeah, but there's like a way to get down there. It looks like a. Well, that looks like it just dropped off.
Yeah.
Gotta go down our ways.
It makes me wonder what we're on.
That's what I mean. It's spooky.
Yeah, big time.
Now with this boulder sitting here that probably weighs as much as a full-size truck and the tons and tons of rock that are just sitting here on the ground, the one thing that Joe could have said that would have chilled me to the bone was,
It's all false floor under these guys.
Alright, I'm ready to get up on that.
this is bizarre. Wow. Can't even see the bottom because of pitch. Huh. So we have a chute here. Looks like they found more veins than just that one major one. Yeah, that's all false floor over there. Looking up at that chute stope. And it looks like it just faces right there. Ooh, that's a cave in for sure. All right.
Pick it back up right here.
Yeah, dude. Like these stalls are here. All right, back on
solid ground, jeez. Yeah. All right, we have returned to that chasm of doom. This section looks like it just drops to about maybe 30 feet or so. Might just be a pillar. But beyond that, I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't want to get too close, find out. But yeah, there's that piece of work right there.
That's a long way down.
It's not done yet. Oh, did you hear it hit?
What was that?
That's how long it took for it to hit the water, I think. Oh, did you hear it hit water? Yeah, it hit water. Oh yeah, it's splashing around. Oh yeah, that's just a pillar right there. It drops down on both sides. Yeah, so it looks like this will go down to about maybe 200, 250 feet of water. I can't tell yet, because I can't even see the bottom. Let's get the bigger light. Hear it?
First splash.
Yeah.
That's
That sounds like it's a little bit higher than 200 feet. It doesn't sound like it goes down to 200 feet. The water table might be higher. Yeah, so that looked like it just stopped there, but look, just beyond that, it just drops. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it just goes down to, it's just brown gray. You can't even see. One thing we didn't really notice is the stope above us because we're so, get off of this. We're so concerned with what's below us, we didn't even look up. Yeah. That's crazy.
That gives me the willies.
Every time, huh? That sound of water kind of has us a little bit concerned. We don't know if we're going to be able to rappel down that to the next level. It sounds like it might be higher than a depth of 200 feet. That's where the next level is, 200 feet down. Really want to get down there, see what that Crystal Cavern is all about, but we have another way to test the waters, no pun intended.
You're gonna see me down there?
So what's going on is we're gonna check out via remote camera what's down there, because we did hit water, but there is another level. Actually, there's technically 4 other levels down there, but I think only one's accessible that's above the water table, so we're gonna see. All right, here we go.
Score right on the money. Good job.